Two intense storms are barreling our way, bringing heavy snow, ice, and severe weather across the United States. Get ready because the weather is about to get wild. A clash of warm air is set to collide with colder conditions, and this will let multiple storm systems explode into action. The first one is already brewing in the Midwest, Great Lakes, and Northeast. It's small but packs a punch, creating a dangerous mix of wintry weather. Expect ice accumulation and a few inches of snow. This could seriously mess up travel plans for many. But hold on, the real storm is coming. The next one is set to impact almost the entire country. A powerful trough is pushing spring-like conditions northward, which is going to ignite a high, impactful storm system. Get ready for a wall of rain and thunderstorms to sweep across the Mississippi Valley and Ohio Valley as we approach Thursday and Friday. And don't forget, behind this surge of warm air, colder weather is right on its heels, leading to widespread snow and treacherous travel conditions. So in today's forecast, we'll break down all the crucial details you need to know about these two dangerous storms headed your way. Don't be scared, be prepared. I want to go ahead and begin with our precipitation type provided by the HRRR, because the model that I normally use, which is the GFS, is currently down and it only goes up to Wednesday. So today we're using one that at least goes up till Thursday. We will not be able to see the severe weather that will be impacting the United States on Friday, but you can go watch my last video if you want to see the chance for severe weather. So right now we have some freezing rain hovering over parts of Wisconsin, Michigan. This freezing rain could bring dangerous travel conditions if you're planning on traveling today, but just be alert that there is freezing rain falling in parts of Wisconsin, and it will move through the Great Lakes into parts of Michigan. But the rain one I'm really looking at is this one that's moving into Vermont over here. That will bring heavy ice accumulation and a few inches of snowfall, as well as some freezing rain right in the middle of it. There's the freezing rain. As you can see, that bit of orange is freezing rain. Purple is more sort of ice, and then the blue is more snow. But as we continue to move on into the day, we have some snow and ice that is sort of hovering over the northwest, which as we move on later into tomorrow and stuff, it really starts to sort of fade away. And then we have some more moving in on the west coast, close to Washington, Oregon. But overall, there's just some snowfall and stuff over parts of the whole northwest. As well as down here in Arizona, we're even getting some snow close to Arizona, New Mexico, close to Texas. But as we move on into later on Thursday, the rain starts to move through the Texas Panhandle, as well as the Oklahoma. The snow, obviously, is not going to hit Texas or Oklahoma. That rarely will ever happen. But yeah, like we have a whole bunch of rain sort of just hovering over Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Texas, and this is what will start to form the severe weather that will be coming across parts of the northeast and southeast that will bring tornado conditions and much more hazards. Now if we go ahead and take a look at our jet stream, okay, and we are going to be viewing the jet stream through the GFS model, because this one, it's only this model on the GFS that's going up to Friday and stuff. So yeah, as we look at it right now, we've got some cold air surging over parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, parts of southern New Jersey, as well as this sort of trough, which is what's going to be helping bring the severe weather as we get on into Friday. So that's what the storms are really going to be looking like. As we look at this right here, I feel like that's how the storms are going to be moving. They'll be moving sort of this way, but they'll be at this angle. It'll be ranging pretty much from Texas all the way up to Maine, just like this part in the jet stream, as you can see. So yeah, that's what it's looking like as we get on into Friday, into Saturday, which this won't bring too much here. But it's sort of just like a weird shift in the jet stream, which will bring all that winter air and wintry conditions up in the northeast Great Lakes and Ohio Valley. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at our composite reflectivity provided by the HRRR, overall we just got some, like I said, rain, moderate to heavy rain up in Michigan, which you can't see it on this map, but it is freezing rain. And then just off of the east coast, we've got some moderate to heavy rain showers. It's not impacting anybody, though, really. And as we look back up to the northwest, we have some light to moderate thunderstorms, heavy rain, just a casual light thunderstorm and rain showers. And then as we move on into tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the storms that were just moving off of the East Coast are sort of turning into more stronger storms, but they won't be impacting anybody in the United States after that. Storms really start to strengthen in Oregon, which could be bringing light to moderate thunderstorms, heavy rain. We could even see some heavy thunderstorms in parts like Vermont, New Hampshire, along with the freezing rain. We could even see some thunder snow, which is just thunder and snow. Thunder and a snowstorm. Now, as we move on into Thursday, you can see this storm system starts to fire up close to Mexico, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. This storm system that you're seeing right now is what is going to sort of rapidly intense from here all the way up to like Michigan. And then we'll bring all of this line of storms this way and will impact areas like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina. And those are our main threats in this severe storm. Definitely parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. And I will be going live for this tornado threat as soon as I possibly can. I get out of school about 3:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, and they will start impacting probably no later than 10 a.m. on Saturday or on Friday Central Standard Time. But I will try my best. I will try my best to go live as soon as I possibly can. When I go live, they'll probably be in parts of Mississippi, into northeastern Alabama. But like I said, we do go live during these severe weather events. If you want to subscribe to the channel that I go live on so that you are updated and notified whenever I go live, click right here to subscribe to that channel that I go live on. Click right here to subscribe to the channel that I only post videos on, and click right here over on my microphone somewhere to watch the video where I talk about the concern for severe weather when the GFS model was still working. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!